Hello and welcome to Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I am Jeff, and if you didn't know, that's a song by Billy Joel. And as I teased, every time I do a Lego fire video, I'm going to play that because the song is called We Didn't Start the Fire. But let's get to this review of this set, and that is set number 60414. It's called a Fire Station with Fire Truck. It was just released January the 1st, 5 minifigures, and a total grand total was $79.99 on this one. Alright, so if you guys have watched my videos, you know that I do reviews. And the reviews are based off of value, creativity, playability, ease of build, and part out value. And I assign a number 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best, to each one of those 5 categories. And then we do a 6th one where I average those first 5 scores to give you an overall score, so that way you know overall where this fits with other Lego sets, in my opinion. And this is my opinion, and it's mine, and I take responsibility for it. So let's start off with the dimensions. This particular set is 12.5 inches long here. It's 5.5 inches wide, and it's 9 inches tall from the top of this to the bottom of this. So that works out to be 32 centimeters total, by 14 centimeters this way, by 23 centimeters. And we also did the fire truck this time. The fire truck is a total of 8 inches long, 2.5 inches wide, and that's from this to this, to 3.25 inches tall. On the metric system, that's 20.5 centimeters by 6.5 centimeters this way, by 8.5 centimeters tall. So, and now let's go ahead and let's jump into the actual review. On the value for this, it does retail for $79.99, 843 pieces and 5 minifigures. That is a value of 9.5 cents per piece. That's off to a great start. But what's not a great start is the fact that even though the last 2 videos I've done on the other 2 fire things sets, they had no stickers. For some reason on this one they decided to put six stickers. I wish they would not do stickers, so I'm going to give that a value of 9 out of 10. As far as creativity, on first glance, this isn't a bad set. I do like the garage doors, 1 and 2. They're labeled as such with tiles, which I think is awesome. They also have done something different with the doors that they've never done, well, I've never seen before. Instead of those rolling garage doors, they've done this weird little groove thing, and it works out pretty good. I like it. They both do it, so that's good. They have lights here to illuminate the driveway. They do have a very small helicopter landing pad. They have a sliding pole, which is good. And they've got a little bit of a breezeway in between the 2 garages. And on the inside here, we've got a bed, we've got a little control tower with a hot dog, 2 computer screens, and a radar dish. Those are the good parts. So now for my criticisms. What I don't like about it. Well, I don't like the fact that there's doorways in between these 2 things, but there's not any doors. I think there should be doors. Also, one of my major criticisms to this is that it has a helicopter landing pad, but it doesn't have a helicopter. Most of the Lego fire stations I've had in the past, if it has a helicopter landing pad, it comes with a helicopter. I really wish they would have. And as far as the fire truck is concerned, they only come with 1 fire truck. And that fire truck basically leaves a whole other garage open, and there is nothing to put in there. And also, although I think the fire truck itself is pretty cool, because you can take this out and you can place this fire cannon there instead, I think that's pretty cool. However, what's not cool, and to me is a fatal flaw to this set, makes me really not like it, is the fact that this garage, he is touching that garage door. So only like the front third of this thing could even fit in the garage. So what good is this fire station? And I'd say not that great. So for those reasons, I can only give creativity a 5 out of 10. It really gets to me that they do that. If you're going to build a fire station, bare minimum the vehicle should be able to fit inside the garage, and if you're going to have 2 garages, you should have 2 vehicles. The other one could have been a small fire chief's car. It could have been a little Jeep. It didn't have to be a large engine, although it could have been. But I would have been okay with that. But I don't like the one fire truck not even fitting inside the station. That makes no sense to me. Playability, well, I got to dock it there too quite a bit. And part of the reason is helicopter, no helicopter pad. The second garage with no vehicle to go with it. So for me, playability is only a 5 out of 10 because the only thing you have are the minifigures and this. Ease of build, however, I will tell you, it does have a total of 4 books. We've got one for the fire truck, and for different parts of the station come with different books. And of course the part that's colored in properly is the what corresponds with the instructions inside. There are a total of 322 steps, so it's a little bit less than 3 per each step, so it's not too bad. And also overall I'm going to say ease of build is an 8. Part out value, I will give it a 7. Not bad parts on here. You got some Technic here in the back, you know, along here and along here, which Technic's always good for many builds. Those are great universal pieces because they add structure to larger builds if you're going to do them, and even smaller builds they add structure. And I do like the tiles and stuff, but you know, there are some pieces like this axle. It's hard to use in other places. Some other things. So I will just say that part out value is a 7. So if you average all those out, this comes out to a 6.8 out of 10. This is probably the lowest score I've ever given any set so far. But let's not neglect the minifigures. I looked online, and as of this recording, there is no information about names or anything. So what do we have? We have a female firefighter. She comes with a ponytail, a fire extinguisher, and a helmet. And I do like these newer fire helmets. However, I do miss the original classic fire helmets they used to do in the older sets, like in the 80s. But these are cool too. We've got a male firefighter with a helmet, a female firefighter, an older gentleman firefighter, and this person that's in the control tower. We do have a dog that has a safety vest, which does not remove from the dog. It's always on there. It's for fire. We do have a fire drone, which I've stated in other things and other reviews that is not really that plausible or feasible in real life because of the weight of water, and drones cannot really carry that much. I mean, even if it could carry 5 gallons, that's like 40 pounds. And drones, I mean, yeah, some of the bigger ones can carry more weight, but water's just really heavy. I just don't see that being a practical thing. There is a remote controller for it, and there's a barrel with fire in it. And I always like these because you can simply just put the fire out. See, it's done. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you. And I'm being serious, thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you liked the video enough to hit the like button, and if you feel like I've earned your subscription, please subscribe. When you subscribe, you get my promise that I am not a Lego ambassador. I buy these sets with my own money, and so therefore I can review them however I like. I don't have to please anybody. And it's not that I try to intentionally piss people off, but on the other hand, hey, I don't owe anybody anything. So I give my honest reviews, and you can always count on getting an honest review from me. And if you get a comment, you also get an honest reply in most cases. And also turn on all notifications, that way you'll know when I put out a new video. Also, head over to Bricklink. If you need some pieces for your builds, head to Bricklink. My store has about a million pieces. We ship within 24 business hours in most cases. You get pieces you need, and I get the money I need to continue to buy sets and give you an honest review. So there you go. It's a win-win for both of us. If you want to help out the channel other ways, you can watch another video after this one. My goodness, does YouTube love that? The algorithm just tickles it pink. So please do that, because it pushes the videos out to a newer audience. So there you go. I appreciate that. Hey, speaking of newer audiences, if you'll share a link to this video or any other video, on my other social media platforms, I would greatly appreciate it, because you are being my marketing department, which I cannot afford and I don't have the time to do myself. So please help me out. Also, if you're watching this on Rumble, give this thing a rumble. And for those who don't know what a rumble is, it's the like button on Rumble. All right, guys, be good to each other, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you in the next one.